Good evening, guys, and welcome back to SRL. We are here for the Mexican Grand Prix. In tonight's commentary box, you have myself, as always, SRL Apollo, and joining me once again, we have Five Crown. Good evening, good sir.
Good evening.
Right. Now that I'm actually back in the lobby, so we have some things to talk about. As you can see at the top of our screens right now, we have FRT Klar, I think that's how you pronounce it. He has returned. He is Alfie. He raced a few times back in the day. And we have our first round of, well, not the first round, but obviously the first chance of Bonge, who's just gone P3, to win the title. Let me just get the graphic up. So basically, if Pete wins, then Bonge needs third place with fastest lap. If Pete comes second, Bonge will need 6th and fastest lap. If Pete comes third, Bonge would need 7th or 8th with the fastest lap. 4th would be 9th and fastest lap for Bonge. 5th will be 10th or fastest lap, whatever one gets them the point. And if Pete finishes 6th, Bonge can finish wherever he likes, apart from obviously crashing out, and he will win. But we've had no casualties so far. Eclipse PGR going a little bit quicker. We've got Pete setting in a 1:21.0. That's not especially a quick lap from Pete by the looks of things. Obviously Havoc sitting in P2, Bonge P3, Seb P4, Hunt in P5, Pete P6 and Eclipse in P7 as it stands. Spare looks like he's just invalidating every lap time that he can. What are you doing?
Check where it was meant to be here.
15 minutes ago I was supposed to be here. I did this last time. There it is. Food's here! Yay!
Yay!
About fucking time, I'm starving.
Give me some.
No!
God damn it.
Greg Stars pops himself up into P3. I would imagine Greg Stars will be helping Pete out a lot in this race. I'd imagine if Bonge is stuck behind Greg Stars. No casualties so far. He said that last week, and Daleks decided to crash, who unfortunately isn't here this week due to I think something happened to his grandma, so he's obviously family comes before a league race, which is very understandable. As Despair invalidated his lap time again. Oh my god, he's actually getting through. I don't think he's actually on a blistering a lap by looks. Oh no, he's on purple and set double. Oh, someone's died on the straight. Oh, we do have someone actually died. I think that might be Seb. Yep, Seb is off somehow. I'm not really sure how. Yeah, Despair not really setting. He's coming into the pits, so
It's all part of it.
very happy. Tazonic coming around the final corner. I need to get the old chat up, so I don't get moaned at by people. The chat up, indeed. Where am I? Apparently, I'm not sure. Oh, there I am. I need to turn it down so I don't want to hear my voice more than once.
You're in chat.
Paper stream in the chat. Good evening, good evening. I will be a little bit quieter than usual because I'm going to be eating food and no one wants to hear me do that. £14 something. Ha! Get fucking wrecked. Fucking scammed them.
What?
Who's, fuck's sake, 5. You're in. I'm already talking to you. I don't need to talk to you in the chat as well. Fair enough. We've just had someone. That's your drink as well. I did indeed get you a drink. Bye bye. Who's in the chat? That's Bobby. Oh, that's Havoc, so I say. Hello. Good evening, good evening.
Is that a cat with a hat?
Probably. It wouldn't surprise me with people. Paper stream against Al goated. He's currently last. I will be very quiet for the next kind of 5 minutes whilst I eat food.
Oh
So
no.
bear with. You can still do commentary by yourself, you'll be fine.
No, I'm not gonna be fine. Why is right? There we go. No, oh, he's not set a lap. I see. I'm totally paying attention. So, what is the top? Right, Clara Havoc and Sonic are the current top 2 on 16.3 on tyres. So Clara's done mediums. They're still on slow. Hold on. I can figure this out. No, I can't. See, I'm proper good at this. How the fuck do you do anything on this game? There we go.
Got in a bit of trouble there.
Yes, here we go. So everyone's on.
What's the matter?
Now I've figured it out. It's all good.
Good man.
So Gangster Man McGee coming to the stadium section on the mediums. What time is he doing? This is the question. Keeps it valid, which is good, obviously. Oh, that's only a 119.3 though. That's not so good. That's quite sad. He's also on the lap. Despairs on the lap.
Richard's on the lap, he's entering
look at
the
that.
stadium.
Richard is on the lap. Richard is fast, you know. I'm expecting a 119. No. No. That's a 122.9. That's not as good as I expected. And next to be across the line, I think will be Brando. He's coming to the S's. Looking pretty neat line. Oh, I say that as he has entered the wall. That is very good.
He's just made love to the wall
Yeah.
there.
So that's a big F for Brando there. What have we?
How long's left of the session? I can't tell. Oh,
I
and
have
Adam
not
has
applied.
retired. He's in
Tazonic has invalidated. Gangster has invalidated.
got 7 minutes, so he's got enough time.
Have we got 7 minutes? For
That's
me
what
it
it
says
says.
2 minutes. I'm so confused.
Great! This game is so shit.
This game is great. No, Richard. No, wait, Brando. Oh no, Brando's dead. That's true. Richard coming across the line again. And the other AlphaTauri. Okay, Richard doesn't seem to be on a push. I don't know. No, he's not on a push lap. Seb is though. Seb comes across the line to set. That's a wall. Very much a lot of people hitting walls here. Which is interesting, seeing how walls aren't that close to the track. Well, not in most sections. Or I wouldn't have thought so, but yeah, whatever. So, people are getting dropped out of this session because the spare just keeps invalidating his laps. Will be Eclipse, Richard, and the spare. Oh, and Brando, obviously. Just get in the bin, Brando. What is this? Shatter. Brando has to nerf himself, I see. Very well, Brando. Whatever your excuse may be. Why are we not? Oh god, Seb's almost crashed into the wall. I don't know what Seb is doing.
Not Brando, Despairs on his last lap.
Oh, is he
I'm
actually
guessing.
valid though? Oh my
Yeah.
god, he
They
is.
invalidated the last one.
He's valid. Let's see this. 3DS's. And, oh, I thought he was gonna die. That's a shame. That's purple sector 2 according to the game. I do not believe it, but yeah. Going to the stadium section. Keeps it within the white lines. I wouldn't say it was neat. Oh, he's run out of fuel. What's an absolute mad lad. I think he still got into Q3 as well. That's ridiculous. Yeah, he's literally going to Q2. That's great. Q3.
Man gives 0 fucks, but apparently.
Man finishes a qualifying session without any fuel. The FI is gonna be mad. Ah yes, Brando is online. Xbox is amazing. Q3, 12 minutes, let's go. Who will be on pole, do you think?
Alfie.
Yeah, that's pretty... that's pretty standard, yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine everyone else being on pole. Unless Alfie dies.
Right,
Talking of
about
Alfie,
the interesting bit then, who will be second?
I don't know. I'm gonna go with Pete.
Pete, okay. Well, I don't know people's qualifying performance in this league, so I have not a clue. And that last session was just a mess of people hitting walls.
I mean, you had it better than me. I didn't even know how long in the session we had left.
You know,
it was like 4 minutes behind.
You know,
oh yeah, it says like 10:50 now. So.
Alright, okay, that's good.
Yeah, let's just read the chat because I couldn't really speak when I had a mouthful of food. Have it washed if we don't get pole on softs. Sub washed if he can't get in Q3.
What is this?
I told you, Gangster Owl, goated.
What is this wash stuff? Well, I can't even
Basically
speak.
means they're shit.
I see.
Brando going from last to first. He did that last time, to be fair. It went well for him. I'm just too fast off to nerf himself. Yeah.
Exactly.
Just spare a scrub who don't set this lap and get in Q3. I don't use excuses. Nerf stream. Yep. Scruffy looking nerf here. Wow, lol. Spare pole. Bonge third. Pardon me. Low fuel mode in the last sector. W. Apollo sounds like he's floating whale penis. Brando washed. I don't know what it sounds like. I mean, I sound absolutely terrible. I don't sound that bad. Anyways, no lap set as of yet.
Man, McGee. Coming to the S's.
Alfie, who's about to finish his lap. He's definitely going to whack it on pole, I'd imagine. I mean, people. I can technically say this is his debut for this season.
I think it's going to be a 17.
Usually, people. That's 16, mate.
That's
15.0. Get out.
Well.
Holy shit. I'll just spare invalidate, there's no surprises there. Let's get on board with Southern Ping. I think he's in it. Oh no, Seb is coming around the final corner and he's just tried to hit the wall.
See,
fair enough.
that's normal what
Southern
I'm there.
Southern Ping. Get on board with Havoc. Ooh. 1.3 off, Alfie. This is
Alfie's gonna lap them by
this is
like
going well.
by lap 5.
Anyways, Bonge, who's looking for his first ever championship in league racing. He's about to start his lap. Pete, obviously, looking to do everything that he can to at least make it go another week. Obviously, we will be at Brazil next week.
Not gonna happen.
Despair is the chosen one. Clark OP, fuck out of here, lol. Somebody... I'm not going to say that word on stream. This fuck intern one, I beg you to spare. Oh, Jesus. Great banter. Anyway, let's get on board. Oh my god, someone went really wide. I don't know who it was though. It's on its...
According to the game, Sector 1 fastest of everyone.
Bond is on an absolute mission. He'd want to get up as high as possible, I'd imagine. I'd say...
How is that not invalid?
I'd say like... either row 1 or row 2 for Bond, and that would be a pretty good qualifying result for him. Or if anything above Pete, I think he'll be a little bit happier with. Bond's going around the final corner. It's going to be a 1:16.4 and goes P4. Tazonic is on another lap, but he's a little bit far. Pete coming around the final corner. Let's see where this lap can put him. Goes P2. So it's at the moment round 1 to Pete. Let's go on board with RSF1 Hunt, who's about to finish his lap. Goes P7. I imagine he can go a little...
And you're about 7/10 off of Alfie, that's really good.
To be fair, I watched his... what is it? He did a practice stream the other day, and I was watching him, and he was looking really good round here. He made a couple of mistakes, but I mean, obviously I'm guessing he's probably done a few more practices since then. And imagine he's probably got on top of that spare. Bonge goated. Bonge Sector 1 champion. Nah, not even quick. My invalid lap was only 4 tenths off, and I slowed up in Sector 3 by around 3 tenths. I did invalidate though. I know you invalidate. That's all you do. Don't know who's actually in. We've got Bobby. We've got Bonge. We've got Delo. I don't know who that is. We've got Clips. We've got 5 who don't know why he's watching, because he's literally watching in real life.
I'm just talking
chat. Views though. We've got Brando watching paper stream. We've got Despair. Despair, you do need to change your name, because SG isn't even a thing anymore, I don't think. Well, I'm pretty sure they don't have an F1 division anymore anyway. Anyways, who's on? Whose laps have we missed? Oh, Tazonic can validate. I think Taz has moved himself up to P4, and Seb has put in a lap to put in P9. But obviously, I'd imagine he'll be going a lot quicker than that. Petition for Alfie to start last every race. Say aye. Track limits are a thing. Indeed they are. Here come to spare. The only driver to be on a very a fast lap, because Greg Stars is just coming into the...
Yeah, he's also got wing damage, which is great. Yeah, he's got missing an end plate.
Where's he got that from? I'd imagine maybe through the S's. I'd imagine.
What damage do we
I can really think of? Standard.
Ah. So
next season it's going to be even more bad, because we're going to simulation. So there's going to be deaths after deaths after deaths by the sounds of it.
On standard, I don't know. I think you can also get like body damage,
track limits
can't
sort
you?
of thing. In the game, they hit you on track limits unless you have the Stappen gamer tag. And plates overrated. My dad dropped my tea on me. Hit the. Oh, okay. Great. Greg Star. The reason Greg Star has half a front wing is because his dad dropped some tea on him.
Surely not. Surely not.
Oh no. Oh, Despair around the final corner. He's actually got a lap. He goes P2.
That was.
He's in within a tenth.
That was pretty fucking invalid.
Come on, Alfie. Here he comes. Look. Here comes Alfie. Look. Gonna
Man,
put another second on all these bitches. Alright. Anyone else on their way out? We've got Tazonic about to leave his pit box. But Alfie out on track. Apparently not invalidating his outlap. Alright, great game. I'd imagine Bonge will be out within the next kind of 30 seconds, I'd imagine. Let's keep an eye on him. Apparently he has no fuel even though he's in the pitch. That makes no sense.
he's fueling him.
RSF1 on. Ah, see. Oh, 7 pings in the wall.
Alfa Romeo. 7 ping.
Oh, that was a fairly big hit. That's probably going to be the end of his qualifying.
Not probably, that is the end.
Yeah, that was definitely the end of his qualifying. So we're just waiting for Bonge, who is now on his way out. We've got 10 people watching. Good evening, good evening. Comes around and does that, for fuck's sake. No joke. Just slap him and be fine. Pushing wow, Despair, I swear you fuck. You need to push the fuck out of turn 1 or you lose in this race. You're in a Verstappen. Oof. Alright, so we pretty much have everyone out on track. Pete is now on his way out. And Southern Ping has come in, and that's going to be the end of his qualifying, unless he's able to get into the pit box, change his front wing, and then go back out again, which I can't imagine happening.
Is invalid.
Got enough time to go around again, though.
Yeah.
Despair has actually gone pole, I've just noticed.
Yep.
Didn't even see that. Sorry,
Neither
Despair.
did I.
I didn't even realise he was on a lap.
Neither did
Now
I.
he's going off-roading, apparently.
Good old rally cars.
I mean, Alfie only needs 3 temps. So, it's going to be interesting. We'll get on board with him a little bit later. Tazonic is on a lap, got Havoc just starting his. Bonge is about to go through the S's to start his lap. Southern Ping, that is going to be in. And RSF1 Hunt carrying around the final corner. He improves by 3 temps, but I think that might be all she wrote. Got Seb on a lap, who I'd imagine will be going a lot quicker this lap. It's definitely going to be very interesting. Obviously Pete still being ahead of Bonge after their first laps. It's gonna Bonge will need to pull out something. He started his lap now, so we've got all drivers on laps apart from Despair, who's just coming to the pits.
That's coming across
And
the
now
line
Alfie. Who is that coming across the line?
now. Taz.
That's going to be Taz.
P3.
Improves up to P3.
Good luck.
Oh, Havoc's invalidated. Greg Stars is about to go through the S's.
Will not start another lap.
Oh, he's invalidated that lap.
Seb across the line. P5.
Goes up to P5. Bonge is going to need a lap of his life here. Right on the edge of things.
Alfie
Ooh,
has
he's got to go
involved
wide.
as well.
Oh, he's got away with it though. He's 2 tenths up, so that would push him above Havoc, and then right behind Pete. But Pete is on a lap himself, who's just behind Bonge actually. So Bonge coming around the final corner. Let's see where this lap is gonna put him. He's gonna want to be ahead of Pete. He goes P7, and Pete comes into the pits. And now we're just waiting for... Oh, and Clark came into the pits as well. So
Yeah, he invalidated as well.
he invalidated. We've got Tazonic on it and invalidated to the lap as well. So Despair is on pole for the Mexican Grand Prix. With Clark in P2, Tazonic in P3, Greg Stars P4, Seb P5, Pete in P6, Bonge in P7, Havoc P8, Southern Ping in P9, and RSF1 Hunt starting P10. I'm not sure how the full grid is. I will have to see after, as I was not in it for most of the time.
I would tell you, but my memory.
Brought the spicy engine, definitely. Pole, fuck me, I'd rather not. Despair got some arse or something, let's go. Obviously a long race, I think there's 36 laps in this race, so
Oh
it's going to
no.
be... I'm just going to take a screenshot of that, so just in case Despair wins. Obviously, I'd imagine... I'm going to say... Ooh... Predictions for the race, I'm going to go with a Clar, P1... Ooh... I'm going to say... Oh, I don't know. Brando P2, and then I'm going to say Pete in P3.
Panda's starting from the back again.
What's wrong with you?
Hey?
Right, this is the full grid. We've got Despair, Clar, Tazonic, Greg Stars, Seb, Pete, Bonge, Havoc, Southern Ping, RSF1 Hunt, Gangster Owl, Eclipse, Richard, and Brando starting last. We now have a 5-minute wait. So what are your predictions for the race, 5?
Alfie.
Tough one, isn't it?
I think Alfie, Despair, Brando.
Oh, that's nice. Paper Stream has gone with a Despair, Jack, and Bonge. Paper Stream, new people coming in, don't bother me anymore. I mean, Alfie's not exactly new. He has raced before here. It wasn't that many races, but he has raced here. So,
Alfie proper speed.
it's gonna be Alfie is on an absolute. I don't know if he was up on his time before he invalidated, but it's gonna be very interesting. By the way, that food was absolutely atrocious.
What the fuck did you have?
I had chips and a jumbo battered sausages. One jumbo battered sausage, and the sausage was nice. That's gonna sound weird over a stream, but the chips, like, I don't know if have you ever had like a chippy? I don't know if you have chippies in wherever you live, Belgium
Sure.
or whatever. Like, it tasted like they whacked it in the microwave for like 5 minutes. It felt so rubbery. I was just like, that tastes disgusting. So I'm going to leave a review and tell them that they're shit at their jobs and they can give me my money back. Or give me credit at least. How much money do I have left? I can get another chippy if I wanted to, but it probably wouldn't be here until tomorrow.
Man only has money for one more.
Now I've got to save it. Alright, what's everyone else saying in the chat? I know I am so slow. Doesn't matter if you're slow, Bonds, you can still win the championship no matter what.
Slower.
But new this season, he was like 2/10 up, so it's going to be close. Now you're going to run away with it. So 1/10 behind me going into the last sector. Man, I just had to absolutely destroy that lap. I'm gonna. I can't because I'm not signed into the streamer account. I don't know what time we're actually gonna. What time are we actually gonna get started? Bonds usually puts the time in the chat. 3 minutes past, so in 2 minutes' time, we will be getting going. Actually, to be fair, Alfie does have a point. Pole position around here is kind of a disadvantage, so it's going to be very interesting. Who else we got? We got Greg Stars in the chat as well. Good evening, good evening. I still don't know who this Delo person is. Let me have a look. Oh, it's another bot. Great. I hate
Bots? But we love bots.
Yes, bots. You might love bots, but I don't.
But think of all the amazing things bots do.
Like what?
Like, give you Steam numbers.
Great.
And
Well, Sector 2 wasn't
advertising
the
random
best. I was on
shit.
4% ERS. Well, here goes nothing. Go on, Brando, from the back, mate. You proved that you were quick last week, so let's see it again. To be fair, if I get hungry, I do have a tub of Pringles in front of me.
You know, like
But I
the
might
bots
save
that
that.
add you on Xbox.
Yes, I know. I keep getting messaged by them. They pee me off. I do not want to see your OnlyFans. Or you bouncing up and down on a pole. I don't really want to see that, to be fair. If I wanted to watch that kind of stuff, I'd go on porn or something. It's kind of sus to say that on the stream, but I really don't care. Your
Cancelled.
question earlier. On this day, 2 years ago, paper stream blow up the field and F2 coming into turn 1, lap 1. Really?
2 years
It's
ago.
been ages since. I think we were going to do F2 again, but we've only had 3 people, well, technically 2 people signed up. One person's only doing 1 race, so... Your question
F2.
earlier. SRL porn magazine. Yes! We can actually get going now, so...
Impossible.
Sus. It is very sus. Like fighters.
What?
Apparently.
I'm not sus.
Nothing, mate. You are sus, saying that Despair was like a vibrator.
No.
But I read it, I was just like, what the fuck? Like, he is definitely on some illegal drugs.
I don't do drugs. I don't know what you're on.
I used to, years and years and years ago. Only weed, but that was enough to get me hungry. Quite nice, to be fair. I wasn't complaining. Right, here we go. Time for the formation lap.
I
That's
need
it,
to
Bond,
change
turn it on. Oh,
batteries.
good boy. Oh no. Well, I mean, you've probably got like 2 minutes to do that. So just to go through the order again, we have to spare FRT, Clar, Tazonic, Greg Stars, Seb, Pete, Bonge, Havoc, Southern Ping, RSF1 Hunt, Gangsta Al, Eclipse, Richard, and Brando. Brando, actually, let's have a look at tyres. So Despair, Clar, Greg Stars, Seb, Pete, Bonge, Southern Ping, RSF1 Hunt, Eclipse, and Richard, all opting for the mediums, whilst
Why didn't you
Tazonic,
just...
Havoc, Gangsta Al, and Brando all opting for the soft. What are you complaining about now?
Why didn't you just say the soft runners and then say everyone else is on the mediums? It's so much easier.
Because I can do what I like, when I like, so shush. Here goes. Good luck to both Bonge, and... Bonge? Yes.
Yeah,
Probably
both
call them from now
Bonges,
on.
yes.
Bonge, and Pete. It's going to be a very... I think it's going to be a great race, personally.
No, it's Mexico, there's no way.
Yeah.
There's
Everyone's
no
going to be
way.
dead by turn 1.
Exactly.
The winner will be determined on how many
Penalties.
penalties. Yeah. And with Despair, like, literally cutting every corner known to man, it wouldn't surprise me if Despair loses the race. I think he'll win on track, but I think he'll lose it with penalties. But here we go. Despair got a very big gap to Clar there. It's gonna leave his tyres a little bit colder than everybody else's.
Spare just runs
Brando coming round.
the track versions he likes. It's just...
I don't even know what you're on about now. Right, Brando lining his Mercedes up. And here we go. Round 1 of the championship decider. And here we go, Despair with 4, 5, lights out, and
Lights out.
away we go for the Mexican Grand Prix. And Despair looks to have got a really good start. Brando already making up positions. He's already up to 12. Greg Stars losing positions. Which is... Oh, and Bonge has actually got past Pete. That's going to be close going into turn bloody 1. I hate turn 1 round here. Oh, Pete.
Looks all fine. Havoc is going off at the
Absolutely
track
fine.
a bit.
Don't think anyone's caused any damage. And
No.
Havoc getting past Greg Stars.
Pete
See
back
if Greg
past
Stars
Bonge.
and yeah. Bonge wasn't exactly past Pete. He was more or less on like side by side. Brando already, and Clar is into the lead of the race.
Who would have guessed?
I don't know why I'm so surprised, to be fair. Like, predictions, who's going to get the first penalty on track?
Despair.
Brando already making inroads. We've got a lot of we've got Richard falling to the back of the pack, and that's going to be him wide. And Brando, oh, RSF1 had to cut. Oh, we've had contact as well. I don't think Adam, that's his real name, I don't think he was very happy with the move. Let's get on board with Despair, who's in the slipstream, but he's got Tazonic right behind him. And Seb not too far behind. Bonge, I think, is going to keep himself away from all the drama in this race. Obviously,
try and make positions up in these early laps.
I mean, Tazonic isn't really making any moves on Despair. Not really, kind of.
Havoc though, making Bonge's life difficult.
I mean, he's racing his own race. I don't think he's really going to care about whether the championship is going to go his way. Even if Pete finishes in P5, I don't think. What would Bonge need? Let me get me the old table up. So if he finishes P5, Bonge would only need to finish P10.
Yeah.
So at the moment, Bonge is going to be champion. The gap already. Tazonic has lost a lot of time on Despair, actually. I just realised this. It won't be too long until the soft runners start coming into the pits. We've got Brando making his way up past Greg Stars, but Greg Stars is just behind him. Hasn't really lost it. Tazonic is just
coming
gained
back
a lot of time again. Yeah. Obviously, Red Bull are winning the Constructors' Championship. Eclipse needs to start kind of putting his finger out, but he's losing a lot of time to Gangster Al. Let's see if people are to DNF. The two people I don't want to see DNF is definitely Pete and Bond, because I want this championship to not to be won due to a DNF.
Well, if both of them DNF, it goes to the next round.
That is true. But you have to instruct one or the other, like, to just retire.
Just
goes to the next race.
Just do a Verstappen Hamilton.
Exactly. Or just disqualify both. Fine. RSF1 Hunt picks up the first penalty. So
that's a shame.
Sorry, Despair. Sorry, Despair. I mean, he has lost 2.2 seconds. Oh, we got a yellow flag, and that's Richard.
Sonic back into the DRS seconds there.
That is true.
Should be attacking Despair.
I'm not sure if Richard picked up any damage.
Alfie after full.
Oh, Pete overtaking Seb now. That still wouldn't really help him. He needs to basically win this race, or hope that Bonge has a catastrophic race. Pete is starting to gain some time on Tazonic. Won't be too long until we see Tazonic into the pit slope.
Oh.
Yeah. Ooh, but Seb going back at him. But Bonge round the outside. That was a great overtake. Now Bonge, how many? He's gained 2. So the biggest winner at the moment is Brando, within 4 laps, already up to P8. Greg Star's picking up yet another, picking up a penalty. That's P9 and P10 picking up penalties. Oh, Seb really wide there.
Havoc going to be passed by Brando next lap, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he's on for the move already.
Doesn't really work. Doesn't really work if you're not close enough.
Bonge is going to be under a little bit of pressure here. Gangster Al picks up a penalty. Let's get on board with Seb. That was his first, I think. Actually, that might have been in second.
Brando goes around the outside. Havoc's
No,
already
everyone's on
used.
3.
Havoc's already
Everyone's on
used
3
all of his
seconds.
battery.
Does
That's
what he wants.
just genius. How the fuck have you managed to...
Oh my god.
Look at that.
Save your ERS.
Havoc's on
He's
0%.
literally on. Who's got... Oh, well, I mean, our RSF1 Hunt isn't exactly any better.
Oh my god.
Gaining a little bit, he's not exactly using
No,
it. Who's not using?
Southman is
Clar's
also...
not using any of his. He doesn't need to. Oh, Despair's off. I think his tyres might be a little bit cooked.
Sonic is...
He's using it when he needs to.
Yeah.
Bonge is literally defending for the rest of his life. Oh, Brandon's going for a move on Seb. Pulls out though.
I thought I would have
Bonge
been past him yet.
I mean, Brando and Bonge very good friends. I don't know if Bonge would hold Brando up as much. Oh, Seb is literally weaving.
As long as
Involved with Brando.
gives Seb, DRS is going to be hard for him to.
Oh, Tazonic's past Despair.
And Brando just can't get closer because of the DRS. That's Bond just giving Seb.
I mean, from P5 all the way down to P9, we do have a DRS kind of buff.
Chain.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
for
buff.
one.
Oh, Seb's running to the back of Bonge. I don't
Wing
think
damage?
he's caused any damage
No, it
to
hasn't
either.
got wing
Let me
damage.
have a look.
Doesn't look like any wing
Might be
damage.
slight wing damage, maybe. It wasn't exactly a massive hit.
It looks fine.
Next season would be a little bit of a different thing with simulation damage.
I would
on.
imagine that Bond
Ooh,
would also
Despair's
get
got the run on
diffuser
Tazonic
damage,
now. Gonna go down the inside, and that's T2 for Despair. RSF1
picks
Hunt
up
picks up
second.
yet another penalty.
Yeah.
So he's now on 6. That would push him
Brando also
down
has a penalty.
into 12th. Oh yeah, Brando did indeed pick up a penalty. And Tazonic is into the pit, so the softs have basically run its course. Pete moves up into P3. Bonge.
And they're really
Despair
close to
with a
Seb
penalty.
now. And there goes for it.
Here comes Seb. Yeah, Brando. Obviously, is on fresher soft than everybody else that was on softs. So he's gonna make a move. No. Still
He's gonna
keeps it
wait
in
till the
there.
next DRS, I think.
Oh, is he? No, he's gonna back out. Oh, Havoc nearly running into the back of him though.
That was a really poor
Against the
line.
Owl onto the back of Southern Ping now. He's gonna have DRS. Let's see if he can get this move done. I think he's a little bit too further back. Saving ARS, both of them. Bonge is a little bit low on DRS, but that's because he is defending like a madman.
Yeah, Seb has a
I don't
lot.
know who else started on softs in the top 10.
There were
no,
4.
Brando. Oh,
So
Havoc.
it was just
Havoc was the only other person in the top 10, I think.
It's just the ones that we have and Taz.
Let's have a look, see what everyone's
Brando gets past. Well, he doesn't.
paid for us. Brando's past Seb. Oh, they made contact.
That wasn't very good for Brando though, because I think Brando doesn't have DRS now. No, Seb has.
Oh no, Brando does have
Oh,
DRS.
he does have DRS. Oh yeah, because of Bonge. Forgot by Bonge.
Here comes Seb. Can he get? I mean, there's the DRS from Brando is definitely helping him along.
Oh!
Oh, he's keeping his nose in there, but he backs out. Oh, goes for a cheeky little dummy. But Brando stays ahead and still has DRS, crucially. Clar with a 6-second gap to Despair now. It's
That's
going to
almost
take
a second
lot
a
for
lap.
him. And then you've got to look at the fact that Despair has a 3-second timer. That would keep him P2 for now.
For now.
But we still have a long way to go in this race.
Exactly.
I need to keep the chat open so I can have a Brando a beast. He is literally. Bonds want the podium. I mean, I don't think he really cares. He just wants to win this championship. But here comes Seb. Stays in just behind Brando. Oh, he's going to look for a move here. But Brando covers him off.
It's more intelligent to keep behind through this section and then just yeet it on the DRS straight.
Brando is literally backing Seb off from Bonge. Oh, we've got Havoc in. I'd imagine it'll be a 2-stop for most of these guys.
Yeah, it should be 2-stop for the soft runners. It might be a 1-stop for the medium.
Oh, Havoc going for another set of softs by the looks of it. But Brando and Seb still battling out.
Yeah, Seb actually went up to the ass.
Oh, this could be Brando being very naughty tonight.
Problem is, Brando's now lost the RS from Bonge, so as soon as he comes to
he's now
DRS.
he's just
he's
about
back in
within
it
it now.
Yeah.
But he's losing it a little bit. Maybe Bonge will lift off.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
and then give Brando some DRS.
That's a lot more comfortable within the DRS now.
Oh my god. Clark now 7 seconds ahead of the spare. And you got to think, these are on the same set of tyres. With the same, I think, kind of wear as well.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure when to expect the mediums to come in.
I think
Quick Stars is in.
probably
No, he's
like
not.
lap 18 or something like that.
I have no idea what happened to Greg Stars then. I was on board with Brando and looking behind. I saw it looked like Greg Stars was coming into the pits, and then he decided that he didn't want to. So I have no idea what he was doing. Yeah, Bonge now starting to save. Oh my god, Alfie is on the 75% ERS. Oh, Brando and Seb.
Oh.
Seb going up the inside, but Brando is going to get the position back.
Oh,
they made contact. And Seb looking for a move. These two are battling out like there's no tomorrow. Greg Star is back within DRS after losing about a second in that fight there. Seb is, I think, is about to pick up a penalty soon because he keeps running over that rumble strip. There we go.
Yeah.
Called it.
No.
That's going to keep Bond. Oh, Tazonic with a penalty as well.
No, Brando doesn't have DRS. He's proper fucked. Unless Bonge slows down. Which, no, that's too late. Oh, it's Seb's hand!
Oh, Seb spun! Seb has spun. I'm not sure what happened. Brando's in the pits.
I couldn't see. It's a good opportunity for Brando to pit there. No pressure from behind.
Well, Bonge now has Pete's teammate Greg Stars just behind him now. Only 1.8 the gap.
Bonge has lost a lot of time to Pete, to be fair.
I think he's just going to run his own race.
Yeah, he doesn't have to do anything, but...
I mean, as of right now, he will be winning the championship,
yeah.
So...
No
he
reason.
doesn't really need to push that much. I'm sure when it comes to like pit stops and all, they may extend his... Maybe even might come in a little bit earlier. He did say the undercut around here is a little bit
according to his
powerful.
telemetry, he's supposed to be in this lap.
Stop waving! Naughty boy.
So
Give me a 5-second time penalty for that.
according to the telemetry...
Is he still watching the stream? Yeah, so he's probably just answering to what I said. Probably telling me off for giving away his strategy. Another lap for the medium runners. We've got Tazonic getting past Gangster Al for P9. Brando only 1.1 behind at Havoc. So Havoc actually jumped Brando in the pits. All that battling with Seb has caused him to die, apparently. So now Tazonic, I would imagine we'll probably see the mediums in about 2-3 laps.
Yeah, I think about
That's
like
not
15,
fastest lap
16.
so far. Was there any point of even looking? Unless they come in this lap and then... I mean, if they're going to go into the hards, I don't know if that's going to do.
I don't know if the
Will
hard
that do 24 laps?
Yeah, I don't know if it
Can't
can.
imagine they would. We'll find out. Let's see if Alfie decides to pit this lap. And he carries on. Oh my god, Despair is almost 9 seconds behind.
Spare might come in.
Despair's in.
Yep.
Let's see what kind of strategy he goes for.
I think
Pete carries on. Let's see what Bond.
carry on, I think.
Bond will carry on.
Yep.
So Despair is in. He's going for a set of soft, so he's definitely going for the 2-stop. By the looks of things.
Everyone was basically going for the C-stop.
Well, here comes Seb onto the back of Southern Pin. He's got DRS. Let's see if he can make the move. It's going to be a simple move from Seb by the looks of things. P7.
Southern Ping still has no DRS.
Brando getting past Havoc as well. That was a lovely move from the Mercedes driver. Paper stream. Brando doing a pair is backing up. Brando a beast. Clark pit crew back to giving the Bottas Monaco treatment.
I wonder if there's
13 seconds now.
I wonder if there's just a hole in the battery of the Alfa Romeo, because both Alfa Romeos have no ERS. Just
Retro getting well out of the way. First car to be lapped. RSF1 picks up yet another penalty.
Greg.
Let's see if Pete decides to pit. No, he goes on for one more lap. Let's see what Bonds decides to do. He
stays there.
Out for another lap. Despair. Oh, I think Adam he's ghosted somehow, even though we have ghosting off. And Seb's into the pits.
Greg is getting closer to Bond.
Brando's definitely going to jump him. Brando's setting the fastest lap of the race on a set of mediums.
Nice.
Seb's opting for the soft, so definitely we're going to see a 2-stop strategy by the looks of things. Be interested to see what kind of strategy Bond opts for and what Pete goes for. From watching Pete's practice, he'd opt for the 2-stop. But he started on softs and not mediums, so as I said, he's probably done a few more practice sessions since then, so he's probably figured out what kind of strategy is best for him. As we're talking about Pete and Bonge has got his teammate all over the back of him now.
Yeah.
DRS.
But he has no
Despair
DRS.
picks up yet another penalty. That's maybe 6 seconds added on to his time at the end. And Pete is into the pits.
Bond.
And Bond goes out for yet another pit. So Bond moves up to P2. Pete has opted for a set of softs. So he'll either go softs to the end, like another set of softs.
Yeah, another soft to the end.
Or he'll go to another set of mediums, depending on safety cars as well. We've had no DNF so far, so it's been a win-win. P, he needs to get out ahead of Tazonic, and he just about does. Actually, Tazonic is on hard, so
So
I
on
wouldn't
stop.
imagine he wouldn't be pitting again. He's got Brando right behind him now.
Yeah, I think he'll just pass pretty easily.
I mean, Tazonic, I would imagine he thought he had DRS, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
And Brando's passed him. RSF100 is causing trouble
This
ahead
is
of him.
a major traffic
What's going
jam.
on? I'm not really sure.
Pete's stuck. Everyone's stuck. The Alfa Romeo.
Oh, Tazonic has got past. I'm not sure if there's RSF1. Is he holding everyone up for Bond's sake or something? Because
Possibly.
I know they're in a party together. Havoc picks up a time penalty. But he is in this little train, so. Oh, Havoc looking for a move on Brando. Greg Stars is in. Seb
What is that?
has received a 3-second time. Oh, I
that's
think we got
Richard.
someone off.
It's Richard.
Oh, is that Richard?
Yeah,
that
it's
way, is it?
Richard.
Tazonic.
Greg comes in for a
Greg Stars is into the
soft.
pits.
Soft. God damn it, I can speak.
Ah, you'll get there eventually. And Pete getting past Adam as well. Does he get past Tazonic as well? That's
Yeah, he
two
does.
moves in one corner.
Brander is probably fucking...
RSF1's Hunt's tires just gone off completely or something, because
No, it's
just
just
has no pace.
RF1... RF1? RSF1. And,
Not RF1.
no.
Stop,
And Southern
stop plugging the
Ping.
league.
Southern Ping as well, they just have
Oh!
no
Greg
ERS.
Stars has spun!
Oh, really?
He's got away with it. Yeah, he tapped the inside of Hunt's wheel and he's gone round. He hasn't like done a 360 or anything, but I imagine Bond will be in this lap. And he is indeed.
Well, with all that battling, I don't know if Bond will probably get right on the
Oh,
back
Pete's
of
gone
them.
off as well. Southern Ping. Bond loses P2. I'd imagine Pete will get out ahead of Bond as well. Bond has left his pit box, so
he's going to be
very
right on the
interested
back
to
of
see-
these people. Right on the back
Yeah.
of this train.
Havoc's, I think, also going to get him as well.
Yeah,
He's
right
not
on the
happy
back
with
of
that.
Havoc.
So wonderful teammate.
So Vander's
Who's
just-
wonderful teammate? How did you message that when you're not racing? When you're racing, unless you did it in the pits. Tazonic, Greg Stars is now past RSF1 Hunt.
Bond
Unless he was
passed
talking about
Havoc.
RSF1 Hunt, I get. Round the outside. Oh, they made slight contact, but they've got away with it. So at this current moment of time, let me just get the old. So Pete is in P3. Bond is currently P7.
Is that enough?
That would win him the title. Oh, Adam's
Hunt
out of
is
the
doing it.
race.
Is that safety car?
Did we
It's
Where is it?
not a safety car, it's at the S's.
Ooh. Kind of a odd way to crash, really, there.
Yeah,
Bond just got past Brando. I would imagine Brando's let him through. So Bond now within the rights to win this race. Yeah, Brando let him through. Good boy.
Panda
I don't know if Bond
weaving.
should flap.
Oh, Bond hits Southern Ping on the rear. Little tap.
It's more of a get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah, little
Which
bit.
he's done. He's got past. I wonder if Sonic will play the... Oh, just bear with... Oh, Bond just
God.
got in too deep. Oh, they've made contact as well. Oh, he has Brando as well. He's looking very hungry tonight. Oh, down the inside. What a move from Brando. And in the background we've got Greg Stars and Havoc.
He's being manipulated, man.
Come on, Alfie. Fucking pit, for the love of God. Look at his tyres. His tyres, there's nothing left. Just pit.
It's Alfie Master Strat. It's how to do
What's
a one
really bad is that he's actually gaining time on Despair, and Despair's on fresh softs. Well, fresh-ish softs.
I don't know if he has actually gained time, because it's because the pit stop is more than 20 seconds, and he was like 8 seconds in front, so he's not actually.
He might actually lose the lead of this race, but then...
Yeah, but then he's got
obviously-
such new tyres that he can just fuck off.
Oh, Havoc's into the pits. That will be his softs basically ended.
Bond's not getting past the Sonic there.
Paper stream lol. It's paper stream. Also, it's being manipulated, man.
Yep.
No, we're not Michael Massey. We don't rig races. Clark going, well, Alfie going once again. He's 1.3 off his best time. Now, he is losing time now to Despair, so it won't be long until Despair has to pit again, though. Pete picks up a penalty. Southern Ping now picks up a penalty. Bond now within 2/10 of Tazonic. I wonder if Taz will just let him through.
Bond think Alfie and Richard being the only ones not to have a penalty yet.
I think Tazonic is trying to let Bond through here.
Mm.
Oh look, we've got Taz, Bond, and Brando all together. Oh, we've got yellow flag. That's going to be, I think, Rich getting out
That's
of the way.
no, that's the
No.
Alpha.
Oh, that's the
Alpha
Eclipse round.
McLaren. Jesus Christ, I can speak.
Oh my God! Summon Ping just nearly killed him. Summon Ping, talking to Summon Ping, he has just picked.
Bonge, easy pass
and
on
Bonge.
Taz.
Is he gonna do? Yeah, there's the thank you. I was on board with Bonge and I looked behind and he just did the open the DRS flap and closed it again on Taz. I wonder if Brando will get the same treatment. Probably not. Southern Ping comes out in P11.
Faster sector 1 for Bonge.
Go on, Bonge. Go on, fast lap. Don't need it, but fuck it, why not? It's starting to lose a little bit on time on Bonge now, but it's kind of understandable. I don't think the hard tyres are at their prime at the moment.
No.
Eclipse looking like Mazepin. Yeah, that's true. Oh my God, Brando nearly ran into the back of Taz. I think he's trying to let him through, but I don't think they're in a party together, so they can't really say to each other, "Oh yeah, just go past me." There comes Brando. I would imagine this is going to be a fairly easy move.
DRS and ERS.
Let's see if he does the old wing. Thank you. And yep. Imagine if you had like a system like they do on like Forza, when you can like type like messages. That'd be quite funny. Like you press your like up and down on like your direct like the D-pad.
Please no. Please
Like
no.
you can customise your own. You'll just be like, "Thanks, cunt." That's what I'd have mine as.
No.
Alright, anyways. Oh, finally, fucking pits. Finally.
21 laps on the fucking medium.
That's meant.
On to set of softs.
Who's died?
What's the longest soft
Wait,
turner?
Oh, Despair is now leading this race.
8 laps. So maybe they can go 16 laps. Something like that.
I mean, if he can take bloody mediums 21 laps, I'm pretty sure he can absolutely finesse the system. That's Richard. Just getting out of everybody's way.
Absolute finessing.
What we got? We've got Tazonic. We've got Greg Stars now overtaking Tazonic. So at this current moment of time, let's just watch Alfie absolutely destroy Despair. Let me see if Alfie actually has any warnings. Oh, he's one warning off a penalty. Pardon me. So he kind of, well, Despair's got 9 seconds, I think, so 12 seconds, sorry. So that would actually, I'd keep him P2 just, unless he picks up another penalty. Then he could be in a little bit of trouble. Havoc on a 2 stop. He's obviously made his second stop, so currently Brando would be winning driver of the day. Spare cam for Verstappen him. Let's go. FRT thought it's called a motor race. Apollo in their motorbike.
Dexter getting past Brando.
Oh. Yep.
Tazonic right behind Brando as well, but he's gonna he's just gonna want to finish on those tyres, not really push that hard.
And the gap at the top is now a second. Got Summon Ping on Gangster out for the final points paying position. And let's watch Klar. Here we go. Round the final corner, and 3, 2, 1, P1. See if he's got the...
Gangster.
Oh, we've got a spin.
Off.
Oh no.
All on his own.
Oh, I don't think Alfie's going to have the legs on this bit.
No,
Let's
not on
go
the
to
second
spare.
bit either.
Still got yellow flags. Oh, someone spun.
Spare another penalty.
Someone went off. Might have been Seb. Not exactly sure. Maybe not.
What are the penalties? Working out there.
Plays
We
on
go.
15.
Holy shit!
And even with those penalties, he still finished second. Here comes Alfie.
Fucking
Oh, Seb picks up a penalty.
15. He'd actually finish for. Oh no, it would.
Gangster Al is in the pitch.
Finished.
Picks up another penalty. I think he's Brando picks up another penalty.
It's the penalty
Cheating.
GP.
Here he comes, FRT Clark, about to take the win. In about 11 laps time. I've got Brando on the back of Greg Stars now. So I think Brando's tyres are starting to kick into gear. Eclipse won't be... Oh no, Eclipse has been lapped. Or has he?
Apollo. Apollo? Not Apollo.
Me?
No, not you.
Push him off. Let's go to spare. Oh, Tazonic is into the pits. Brando gets past Greg Stars. Seb is also into the pits. I'd imagine set another soft to the end.
Another
It is
soft.
indeed. Tazonic is on a set of mediums. So,
Why though? Surely
Taz,
the
what you
soft.
doing?
Surely the soft's can go to the end there.
unless he wants wants more tyre life near the end, I don't really know. I mean,
Yeah, but
Despair
it's-
has to pit again, surely.
It's 11 laps.
Yes,
I mean,
he's-
the spares. Like, okay, it's slow, but I mean, he's been like. Surely you would be able to get away with that.
Gonna have Greg Stars on Brando again. Round. Oh, Pete's in.
Yep. Another set of soft for the Red Bull.
I don't know what Brando was doing. He looked like he was going to come into the pits and then didn't. Tazonic has passed Havoc.
Pete drops back to
Fairly.
6th.
Greg Stars gets past Brando.
Again.
Yeah.
Just fucking. Just an entire switcheroo every single lap.
Where's the safety car button? I don't know. We haven't even had one safety car, even after Adam died. So I have no idea.
Famous
I don't
thing,
think
you
it won't
have
be
to
too long until
join the lobby
pits.
and just cash out. That's the only way we can get our safety car.
Oh, Clips is into the pits on for a set mediums. Why? Of course, we're set soft go to the end. Very fast lap.
I have not a clue.
Anyways,
None of these twats make any sense.
somebody tell Jack to eat at the last corner and bring out the safety car. When we need a Williams to do that, and that'll be, we've only got one Williams in the lobby, and I'm pretty sure he wouldn't want to crash. Seeing as he was
Panda
leading by
back.
4.6
Oh,
seconds.
Panda past Gagster because Gagster's in the pits and replacing a front wing with
Oh, yeah,
New-
flag.
new
Oh, I think
soft
we've got a
tyre.
crash. Oh, Seb's in the wall.
Yeah. That's
Just
just a,
sat there apparently.
yeah, it's a bit
Keep it
before
moving.
where, just a tiny bit before where Panda spun in quali. He seems to be fine though in terms of wind damage.
I think he's just waiting for the right time to come on back onto the track. And
Yeah.
there we go. Pretty sure that was a Eclipse lane going through. It was indeed. I can't see any damage.
No, it doesn't look like it.
No, he isn't. Might have a little bit of
Might be like,
tyre damage, but
yeah.
and Despair's in.
Again.
That'll be another set of softs to the end. It's one for mediums. Why?
Why the fuck?
Oh, Seb has sped in the pit lane. That might be a
Yeah, that's retirement. What?
Great, out into the points.
Redirect. Spare.
We only need one more DNF and Jack gets points again.
The spare started on a medium. Why isn't he doing medium soft?
And Bonge is in. He's on softs.
Another set of soft because he's not fucking retarded.
Brando is in. Brando could finish P3 here.
So my prediction would be right then.
Is that what you said?
I said Alfie, Despair, Brando.
Wow. I don't know. Pete isn't that far behind Brando.
No, to be fair. What
Another
is
yellow flag.
It's Richard.
I think that's Seb's
Richard.
DNF.
Oh, is it?
Richard's going to run the last corner. I think
Okay, then it's Seb's DNF car.
DNF car, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what's everyone else then? Seb is a muppet, lol. Papers room. Put fingers up, my big fan. Laughing emoji, lol. Did Brando start last? He did indeed. Not because he wanted to, but because he kept crashing.
Pete is right up.
Clark's into the pits. Oh my god.
Jesus.
This guy is an absolute animal. Come on, Pete, get past Brando, look. You can do this. Should be a fairly easy overtake. Brando's not going to take it. It won't let him pass, because...
And will just squeeze him off tank in the braking zone.
Not
No,
fighting him either, so Pete is now up into P3.
to be fair, Brando is on quite a lot
PGR.
of medium, so... So... Pete P3, what is the position that Bonge needs, would have to be for it to carry on?
He would need... Greg Stars and Havoc are just overtaking each other. Pete is currently in P3, so Bonge would need 7th or 8th with fastest lap. So at the moment, he is still world champion.
Alright.
Of SRL, not of the world, because we're not that good. Even though when we get copyrighted from YouTube, they think we're esports. So I mean,
I know.
these guys simply know what they're doing.
In
Right, come on, we just need one more person to die, apart from Richard. And then Jack can get some points. Who would I want to die? Oh, Richard's got to hit them. Oh, only Alfie and Bonge, the only people that haven't got a point.
Yeah, Richard was the other one, but Richard's now
Brando's into the pits.
Yeah. He should talk back behind Bonge and Taz.
That'll be another set off.
Greg.
I'd imagine he'll
Havoc.
come out ahead of Southern Ping.
Yeah, he'll just be behind Havoc.
Havoc is now coming around the final
Havoc.
corner. Brando is just leaving the pit. So yeah, he isn't going to be too far behind Havoc. Yeah, literally he isn't going to be that far. He's going to be about a second and a half. Yep. Leading towards 2 seconds. So Bonge P4.
Oh, P4, yes. That's a Red Bull. I don't know which one though.
Richards into the pits.
Oh, that was Pete.
For another set of softs.
The flag was Pete for some reason, I don't know why.
Might have been for... Might have been Gangster Owl and Eclipse. Because Eclipse is now 1 lap behind Gangster
yeah,
Owl.
it could be. Could be.
Not really, but we've got Brando and Havoc actually. Alright, Brando should get this move fairly easily done, but Brando's got to keep his nose up there. But he gets past. That's actually a really nice move from Brando. I tell you what, Despair is on the brink of losing P2 here, actually. Yeah, let me have a look at penalties.
Penalty.
Yeah, if he loses 3 attempts,
the
Pete
one
would then finish
Richard,
P2.
Yellow flag is it, Richard. Yeah, he
2 cars
will
lap.
be P3 as soon as,
But
yeah.
I think Despair is now trying to get that gap a little bit higher. Bonge would gain a little bit on Pete, but it wouldn't really matter. Unless Pete picks up another kind of 3 more penalties.
Well, there's
Which
5
I can't really
laps
see
to
him
go
doing.
in this amazingly totally not boring pace.
To be fair, it hasn't been that bad of a race,
It hasn't
let's be
been
honest.
super bad. It's not been
Compared to some
amazing.
races that we've had this season, this one's actually been fairly decent.
I do like how fucking ridiculous the ERS management is in this league, because no one has ERS.
Apart from Clar,
Apart from the people who know what the fuck they're doing.
Taz,
Yeah, exactly. No one has any ERS.
Gangsta Al has 76%.
See, this
and
guy,
Richard has 65.
Havoc, literally had 8% at the start of the fucking state, and he's now using it entirely. He's not even producing
He has
any.
none now.
Yeah, he literally was still on the ERS when he had 0.
Save some ERS and then use it.
Oh, like,
Is Bonge mathematically made the champion if the results stay how they are? So at this current moment of time, Bonge is champion, yes. Peter about to show Despair what game dick down feels like. AWS time sheet overtaking 4 laps. Bonge just needs to hold on. I mean, even if Bonge is to lose, so he would only hit. So Pete's in currently P3. So Bonge would need 7th or 8th with fastest lap. So he could technically probably pit again and still win if he gets fastest lap. But I wouldn't imagine he's going to pit this late on.
no.
I think he can get a slight toe from his teammate at the moment.
Also, there would be no point in pitting. It's 2 laps left.
Jack, do not ruin your fucking teammates' chances. Move out of the way. Good boy. Wrecked. Brando now on the back of Greg Stars. What is the penalty situation between these two? So Brando would need to overtake and then extend a gap of 6 seconds, which I can't imagine him doing personally, but yeah, because Brando's on 9 seconds.
Oh no, he would have to
Yes,
to get.
party time. It's A1. If anyone deserves it, is Ben. I mean, he will be the first champion that we've ever had that has used no assists, so definitely worthy of champion. Not saying that anyone else is not worthy of champion, but he is going to be the first driver to use no assists and win a championship in this league. That'll probably change next season when I think next season I don't know who's actually going to win. If oh, for fuck's sake! What do you mean?
You say no assist. Does that include no line?
Yes.
Bonge doesn't race with
still,
line.
I know he doesn't use 9. That's what I'm saying. Oh, Brando's got past Greg Stars, now he just needs to open that gap up. Alfie is coming into the stadium section. Let's go, Pen. Yep. I don't like calling him Ben. I've never really called him Ben. We've got a yellow flag. Oh, that's someone off. Not exactly sure who that is. I think that might be Richard. Yeah, that's Richard.
Flips trying to get out of the way.
Right, here we go. Lap 35. Ben doesn't use anything because he's actually good. That is also true. Ugh. Bonge is about to start his... That makes no sense. On Bonge's screen when he was going through the stadium section, it said 34 out of 36 laps, even though they were on their 35th. That made no sense. Oh, we've got another yellow flag. Oh, that's Jack into the wall.
Yep. So 2 laps to go. Despair looks to be having his P2. Oh,
penalty.
Well, I was gonna say his P2 pretty secure, but.
Anyway, FRT Clark is about to start at the final lap of the Mexican Grand Prix. 100% no assist next year. Let's go. We can't do that because we'll have no one driving apart from. Oh, Trasonic picks up another penalty. That's going to help. Oh no, I don't think that won't help Brando. I don't think, but I think Brando is about to get past here soon.
So I think it's going to be Alfie beat Despair.
Alfie's he's going through the S's. No, he's about to start the S's. I think that's
he's at the second stadium.
Alright, Brando. Is he going to have an easy overtake on Taz? Someone's getting lapped. I think that's Gangster Al about to be lapped.
Alfie almost spinning on the S's.
Oh, imagine the scene. Oh my god! Tazonic nearly just killed.
Running
Brando.
low on fuel, it says.
Anyways, FRT Clark into the stadium section for the final time. Fireworks going off. He's going to round the final corner. He's going to win. He's going very slowly.
Yeah, because he's had out the fuel. Disqualified.
He will win the Mexican fucking cross the line, man. He wins the Mexican Grand Prix. Oh, Despair's picked up another penalty.
Another one.
He's crossed the line. He might lose P2 here, actually.
Well, he was going to lose P2 anyway.
Round the final corner. Is he going to be able to move up?
He
might even lose. He might even lose it to Bonge.
No, he shouldn't get it to Bonge because he was 15 seconds behind.
Tazonic and Brando now battling to the end. Bonge rounding the final corner, and he's going to win the SRL Championship Season 2. Yeah, he's very happy. Oh, Brando. Oh my god, Brando nearly ran to the back of Bonge. Tazonic finished P5, Greg Stars P6, Brando P7, Havoc just rounding the final corner. Gangster Owl finishes P10 to confirm his points. Havoc finishes P8, Summon Ping now rounding the final corner. Eclipse is just ahead of him. And that's going to be
Deploy,
which is also across the line.
Deploy used.
And there we have it. That is the race done. Alright, we'll get the 4 people that we need to talk to, because we have to talk to Bonge as well. Brando would drive for the day. Absolutely deserved. Right, recently prayed. Bonge, Clar, who else was it? Despair, and Pete. We'll start off with P3, so that will be him.
Him.
Geese who's just joined. I Despair. There's Bonge.
Yeah.
And there we have it. Clar with an absolute masterclass. So then we just have another round, quick rundown. We have Clar winning the race with Pete in P2, Despair P3, Bonge getting P4 what he needed, Tazonic P5, Greg Stars P6, Brando P7, Havoc P8, Summon Ping P9, Gangster Owl P11, Eclipse in Gangster Owl P10, sorry. Eclipse in P11, just missing out on points. Richard PGR finishing P12, and Seb and RSF1 Hunt crashed. Well, I mean, Adam crashed. Seb just retired in the pits. Who will go to P3? Despair. Let's not talk about
Yeah, no,
your
good
race.
brilliant, fantastic race. That was amazing. No, that was
Fair enough. I
the
didn't even get to
worst.
ask you the question.
Yeah, right, okay, go ahead. Just.
How was your race?
I was, even though I got third, I mean, I probably should have got second, but I was so inconsistent through the whole race. You know, each lap I made mistakes. I kept making mistakes. You know, kept going wide a bit, or you know what I mean. And I mean, he just went away. He was clean the whole race, and unlike me, I started on all the mediums because I did like what
Because you kept
five,
invalidating everything.
yeah,
No,
I
we
did
saw
like
you.
5 laps in Q2. And I mean,
I didn't even get to watch Q2
oh,
because I watched the last like 4 minutes of it because apparently my Xbox decided to like
I
basically
mean,
kill itself.
I just wasn't in a
So.
good position the whole race. Really, I just, you know, like it was so slippy the tires. I kept overheating my
Yeah.
tires, and you know, Alfie had these tires obviously in that window because he looked after them a long time, and I just couldn't. I couldn't look
21
after
laps, I
the,
think it was.
I couldn't look after the tires, and he just, you know, I couldn't keep them cool, and obviously he's gonna be quicker. You know, if he's
Well,
more
guess what?
consistent and he's got
Going to be
cooler
here
tires.
for the rest of the season as well.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
So have fun.
it is Mexico, so I mean, tires do get hot in Mexico, obviously, like corner after corner, like the S section, and so I mean, I knew I was going to struggle in the race, because I normally struggle at tracks like this, but next time out, I just hope for a better result for P3.
Yeah, I hope you had your audio included on
I
that.
did.
Good boy. I was going to move over. Well, congratulations on your P3. I was going to speak to P2, but he's just left. So I think we'll move over to the race winner until he returns. Klar, I think that's how you pronounce your gamer tag. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't really put a foot wrong. Started P2, which seemed like a better strategy for yourself, and took you a couple of laps to get past the spare, and then you basically just started from there, and then you basically went on to. I mean, it was a pretty quiet race for yourself, but still give us a few words of your race tonight.
Well, I got a really good launch off the line at the beginning, but at the second phase I just had wheel spin, so I was really scared of Tazonic behind. But luckily, Despair left the door open on the outside, so I just sent it. But once I got past him, it was just a kind of about ERS saving at that point, and not getting penalties. Simple as that. That's all the Mexico is. So save battery throughout the entire lap, deploy some of it on the straight, and keep going. And then eventually it'll just pull the gap. And then luckily with the spare doing the 2-stopper, which isn't the quicker strategy, it kind of enabled me to do the 2-stopper, which was safe because I had a massive gap to the guys in P3 and P4. So yeah, pretty comfortable.
Yeah, congratulations. Unfortunately, we can't talk to Pete as his mic isn't working. But basically, he has sent me a message basically saying, well, he said, sorry, no mic isn't working. Congrats to Bonge. He did win, right? We will now wrap that up. Bonge, you are SRL Season 2 champion. Congratulations.
Get in.
Get in there, Lewis. I mean, obviously qualifying, I can't remember where you qualified.
7th.
I think it was kind of 7th. Even then, from where you started, you still could have won the championship. But I think finishing P4 has definitely wrapped it up. So, pretty quiet race for yourself. You had a bit of a battle between yourself, Brando, and a couple of others, and I noticed the little DRS flaps every now and again when you were letting each other through.
That's just
which I
common
thought was
courtesy
quite
today,
nice.
thank you, isn't it?
But yeah, just give us a few words on how you're feeling right now, how your race went.
It's so it's weird. It's like never in my wildest dreams do I ever think I'd be in this kind of situation. But like how I got here, you know, is up for debate. What the hell is that?
What the fuck was that?
Okay. Well,
Oh,
however I got here is, you know, it's up for debate. I wouldn't be here if Joe didn't leave. But he left, so I've reaped the benefits of it. That's
shit happens.
yeah. But oh, that was a tough race. It looked quiet, but I was sweating so hard, like just trying not to get a penalty, trying to keep with anyone. Like I had great straight line speed, which is why like, I gained 2 or 3 tenths a lap on Pete in literally the first sector, and then lose it all, plus a bit more in the middle, just no turning. But I didn't mind that because then it reduced the chances of getting a penalty. But it's special. It's a great way to like end one of my leagues at least. I just can't really find the words. Just super grateful to be able to race, and I can't find the words. Just congratulations to Pete. He drove super well all season. Like he really kept me on my toes those last few races. I just couldn't match him, but just a bit fortunate with the points gap I had to him because of like the early part of the season for me. Just to have that big of a points gap, to have this much of a buffer at the end, so I can kind of relax for the last 3 races, have a bit of fun. See if I can try and get the number 1 on my car, but I don't really care if I can't. But it's been such a fun season. Like it's been special.
You're gonna do a Felipe Massa on us?
What, and walk down the pit lane with a flag and just bawl my eyes out because I've spun?
No, retire, but then come back next season.
No, you're right. I mean, I'm doing a Jensen Button. I'm coming back from Monaco, and that's it.
Yeah.
So I want my fucking Monaco redemption.
Get your first win at Monaco in SRL.
Second win at Monaco in SRL.
Oh, second. Just hope Despair's not here because he keeps ruining it for you.
Brilliant.
But yeah, I don't know if there's anyone else that you kind of want to thank. I know John has been helping you in recent races. I don't think he helped you tonight by the looks of it.
He joined my party.
He was in the chat.
He joined my party on the last lap, and he was like, "Come on, champ! Come on, champ!" I was like, "I haven't finished the race."
Here we go. Got paper stream now joining. So
Let's go, man! Let's go! You're the fucking champion, motherfucker! For all you pussy ass bitches, including myself, who quit it this fucking season. Fuck all of you bitches. This is going down. Fuck all of you. You're gonna fuck you next season too, because you're gonna come out of retirement and fuck y'all up.
I'm alright, thanks.
You're the champion now. I'm out.
That was paper stream.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, obviously still the constructors to try and get. You can replace Jack if you like in the last few races.
But he. Oh,
can have Brando.
I need to have stern words with my teammate. I'm not happy. I had to go one. Like my mediums were fucked, and he forced me to go 1 extra lap.
Bastard.
Like I almost got a puncture. Like I was about 76%. I was like, I swear to God, like, and I was crossing the line to start that lap. It was about 74, 75%. I finished it with about 79, and it's like, I'm so fucking glad I didn't get a puncture, otherwise I would have been livid.
I'm just doing a tweet.
Brilliant.
But yeah, if you do wish to change your game tag, just give us a message. I forgot to say he's joined again.
Oh yes, he's
back.
What
do you want now?
The man that left me on my own defence of the constructors.
I had to do it for mental health purposes. Mental health's a real thing.
Congratulations, Bond, on your championship. That is it from us for the Mexican Grand Prix. We will be back next week for the Brazilian Grand Prix, where we have our final sprint race. I can't remember how we're doing it.
Short qualifying, 25%, and then the normal 50%.
There we go. Lovely.
I've made a promise with Alfie because I won the title. Like we were in the party in qualifying, and he said, if you win the title tonight, start at the back for Brazil. And I was like, yeah, sure, no worries. So I'm starting at the back.
Could do a Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah.
Love it. But yeah, congratulations to everyone, including Pete, who obviously isn't here. I'm pretty sure he'll watch the stream back eventually. But as I said, we will be back next week for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Thank you to Five helping me out once again. Hopefully we'll have you back next week as well. That is it from us, and